Boots in Baltimore. I'm here with Bill and Effie Marvelis, owners of the Sunshine Grille, Bistro, and Catering. I keep wanting to say Sunshine Cafe because when I was a kid, every time we played restaurant and my mom took orders over the kitchen counter, she always called her restaurant the Sunshine Cafe. So, why is it called the Sunshine Grille?
Just because it's on Sunshine Avenue.
Oh.
So at first, when we were going to open it, I was going to call it the Fork Grill, and I was going to have like a big knife and fork like at the top, yeah. But then I was like, I had second thoughts, and I went with Sunshine Avenue, Sunshine Grill.
But the address isn't on Sunshine.
Right.
Right. It's on Fork.
It's 50 feet away.
From the corner.
75 feet away, yeah.
Super, super close. You'll see it. So, how would you describe the menu?
Oh, okay. So,
he created it, so he has to answer it.
I agree.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? And basically, food that people are familiar with. And then we just try to sort of push the envelope on ingredients, using like some of our moussaka, for example, the ground beef. We have a Eastern Mediterranean flavor profile, so they're not. It's not going to be It's going to be a more robust, smoky taste on the ground beef. So we just push the flavor profile and try to upscale the presentation. Some places call it New American, but it's not fusion. It's just sort of a little bit of an evolution on things that people are already familiar with.
Well, and it seems like a very wide menu. Anyone can find something to eat there.
We do vegan, we do vegetarian, we do gluten-free, so we do a little bit of everything.
The thing that stands out in my mind, I remember one time, it was some years back, but I had a gentleman come in here and he says to me, "Bill, you're doing a great job. Do you know why I like your place so much?" I said, "No." He says, "I can come in here with flip-flops." He says, "I wear a suit all day, every day for work." He said, "I can come in here with flip-flops and shorts. I can find something for every member of my family.
Yes.
I can get food that is the quality of what I would get downtown at half the price."
With parking.
With parking.
That's right.
And he says, so I said, "Wow, that kind of encapsulates it, doesn't it?" So I thought that was a great sort of review. And it sticks in my head.
And a beautiful area. The drive up here is farmland and pick your own, every kind of produce. And so people from Baltimore should come. This is relaxing, beautiful, and I saw some very large desserts that I'm very eager to try. So people don't need a reservation, or?
No, they can get a reservation through the website if they're going to come during peak hours, which is like Sundays between 10 and 3. Saturday is... You would need a reservation if your party's larger than 6. I mean, you don't need one. Suggested, it's better.
Yeah. You don't want to wait.
Right.
It's torture to wait. So, we're seated in this beautiful patio. Do you do events? Do you do catering? Can people rent out the patio?
Yeah, well, actually, we just finished the patio. We finished the bar this year. The patio was here. And not a lot of people know about it, but the heat hasn't helped either this year. So yeah, we're excited to use it, and we did have a graduation party out here already. Yes, we do catering. That's what I actually do. I work back in the catering with my cousin Stella. So we do everything together. It's just the two of us, and we have a driver. We do weddings. We do corporate. We do everything. So yes, catering is big part of our business.
How far out do you go for catering orders? Do you come down into the city?
Yes, we do. We don't come down for small orders, but it has to be a little bit
$300.
$300
minimum. But our weddings, we travel up to an hour away. But it's justified because it's 150 people.
Right.
It's a substantial event.
Right. Well, and I imagine because your menu is so varied and, again, adaptable to whatever your food thing is, so people could confidently cater with you because there's something that everyone could eat.
And we get a lot of jobs because of that. Like, we tried to find someone, we couldn't find anyone that could accommodate our vegan daughter-in-law, or we have a son-in-law who's gluten-free, and the options weren't good, and you guys do it all. So we get a lot of jobs because of that.
I imagine so. So, husband and wife team operating this amazing business. How did you guys meet?
Lexington Market.
Yep.
We both worked downtown for many years, and he was there. He had 2 stalls, and me and my sister and my brother-in-law had a beer and breakfast.
Beer and breakfast.
And that's where we met, at Sunshine Grille.
Okay.
Down Lexington Market.
Lexington Market. And then we did Sunshine Grille.
Yes, we did Sunshine Grille.
I love that. I love that you met over food and then that grew into your business.
She actually, when we met, we were just, hey, you own a stall, I own a stall. We're friends, and she used to come over and kind of watch me work, right? And the funny thing, she says to me one day, do you want to learn how to do this the right way and actually make money? And I said, I do, because she saw me like struggling, right? Because I'm a computer programmer by trade, right? When I got into the restaurant business, I was a computer programmer. So I winged it, right? You fake it till you make it,
right?
So she says, you want to learn how to do this the right way? And I said, sure. So she hopped back there and started giving me pointers on how to set up the line and how to work it, and
dazzled you with her mad skills.
She did,
Yes.
No doubt. So that was sort of I would say, that friendship was the birth of what later became, an engagement and marriage.
Love it. It sounds like a movie. We should make a movie. It's definitely a meet cute right there. So, since you met at Lexington Market, why did you move up to Forks?
Oh, sure. So, the market, they were trying to gentrify the area down there, right? I don't know if you remember that. They imploded the projects and everything. So, that was the bread and butter of the Lexington Market business. There was 5,000 people in those projects. They got rid of that. Well, it was going to be years before they were replaced.
Right.
And it just wasn't.
So when your customers are gone.
Right. It wasn't what it used to be, and I didn't want to wait around to find out if it was ever going to become
Something else.
a better version of itself. So we sold. She sold her places, I sold mine, and then we had like a year of just looking, and then we found this spot, and the real estate agent says to me, do you really want this spot? A lot of people have looked at it and they've rejected it. And I said, as long as we wake up every day and go to work, I think we'll be successful. And so we've managed to create, I think, a destination restaurant. And people do come here. On nice weather days, it's more busy here. They like to drive and get something to eat. So.
As I mentioned, it is beautiful. And this feels like an oasis away. It's not very far.
Right.
It was maybe 20 minutes from the Beltway. Really, not that far. But it feels like you've gone out of state. I mean, it really feels different.
Got my little palm trees there.
Yeah. It's wonderful. So, what is your favorite dish, each of you, or the one that you're the most proud of?
Okay.
So, I'm going to say which one is the most popular.
Okay.
The popular dish is a Sunshine Grille. So, Jack Daniel's chicken.
It is.
It's the #1
popular dinner entree. I would definitely agree with that. And that's just stuffed with shrimp and beer cheese. It's chicken breast stuffed with shrimp and beer cheese. So So everyone else stuffs their chicken with crab meat, and I
Because
just
it's Maryland.
and I like to be the guy who does it a little different. Like I said, we sort of put a twist on things, and we do. And it's the Jack Daniel's part is because of the sauce. We have a Jack Daniel's jalapeno,
Jack Daniel's sauce that goes on top.
and
That, and then I'll have to say the teriyaki salmon.
bowl, teriyaki salmon bowl.
It's a bowl that
She's
comes
right.
with cauliflower rice, sugar snap peas,
Ooh.
and we
So
also
healthy,
have, yes,
but different and exciting.
exactly. And we also have the do have another salmon that is very, very popular. It's
The tequila
the
salmon.
tequila salmon. That's more
It
for
has
the
a
dinner.
tequila sauce on top.
Tequila sauce on it.
It's a terrible idea to do this before lunch. Bad plans. What was I thinking? What about you?
So for me, I'm going to talk about my favorite. I take 2 appetizers and make a meal out of it. I take the octopus plate, and I take the lamb chop appetizer, and it's like a Greek surf and turf, I guess. And the octopus plate is served over like a village salad with tomatoes, cucumbers, capers. So it's like you get a little salad, you get your proteins, and when I'm done with that, I'm just completely happy.
Mediterranean surf and turf. So smart. So, so what are some of the other specialties that diners can't find elsewhere?
As far as dishes, so we do a Mongolian beef that
True.
comes on a skillet with wild rice
Yeah.
and vegetables.
Are they sauteed with peanut sauce?
Yes.
Yeah, so we have crunchy vegetables that are like al dente with a peanut sauce as the
Besides,
veggie that goes with it. Yeah, so that's popular. How about the Cadillac? The
Yep,
Cadillac's
the
a big
Cadillac
seller.
Yep, but that was his invention.
Actually, it was a customer.
Yeah.
So when we were down at Lexington Market, like she said, I had 2 places. The second place is the one where she came to help me make it better and make me better. And that was unique because you came up to a grill. There was a menu behind, but you really created your own stuff. So that you were so there was me
like
and
ingredients.
there was me, and I was surrounded by these buckets of different kinds of vegetables, and then underneath was in the refrigerator was the proteins. So there was this postal worker who would come there like once a month, and then he would say, "Put it all on there." So we'd do it. He's like, "Yeah, put it all on there." So and then he puts chicken on there, put the lamb, gyro meat. And then he'd finish it all off with cheese, and he just wanted me to grill all that together and serve it on a pita, like a giant pizza or something,
Oh,
right?
wow.
Open face.
So every time he would show up, because there's always a line, right? And people are watching what you're doing and what you're discussing with it.
Right.
Well, give me what he got.
Yeah.
Give me what he got. I want
More
that.
of the
I want
same.
that. So, that particular day, we'd sell a lot of these things, and it didn't have a name. So I said, we got to give this a name, Effie, and put it actually in the menu. And I said, let's call it a Cadillac because it's fully loaded.
Fully loaded.
Fully loaded.
I love it.
So,
Yep, and we do a special pancake every month. Like today, we just started a new pancake. Is peaches and cream.
I saw that on the way in.
yeah, but the lemon ricotta, blueberry lemon ricotta last month, I think was even better. I would have run that for a second month straight. It was so good.
Yeah, but peaches in Fort August. So
I know.
People, you gotta get that in there.
But yeah, so we brought the Cadillac here as sort of like our tie to Lexington Market.
I love it. So hungry right now. This is such a bad idea. So, if people want to, obviously people can just come,
Yep.
maybe make a reservation if it's a peak time, but how can people find out more, check out the menu, maybe look at catering?
SunshineGrille.com. I just put out had a new website developed. It is 80% complete. It works, it's functional, but between the last 20%, it's going to require me working through it every day, which is what I've been investing some hours every day, because the people who designed it and everything, they just, I don't know, they don't understand the complexity, I guess, of if you do this, you can't do that. So I'm reading through it and fixing that. But for the most part, if you want to find out about us, anything you want to know generally is on that website right now.
So Sunshine Grille with an E.
.com.
.com. All right. Well, thank you so much. This has been so much fun.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
enjoyed
coming
it.
out.
Thanks for
Appreciate it. Thank you.
interviewing us.
All right. I'm going to go eat.
Yes, lunch is on us.
Thank you.
Yep, absolutely.
So this has been an episode of Boots in Baltimore. Please come check out the Sunshine Grill. You will not regret it. I may attach a review in the description.